Behind the veil of her raven black hair, Maria Drake focused intently on her television display. With nothing pressing to attend to, she decided to unwind with a video game. It was a cold, late October morning. While reviewing her plans for the next few days, she was snapped back to reality by a ringing noise. She picked up the phone beside her computer. Hello? What's up, girl? Hey, Eric. Everything okay? One of my homies is throwing a Halloween party. I was wondering if you wanted to drop by. I don't think I can make it, man. It's Emily's birthday that day. I wanted to spend it with her and her folks after what happened. Why don't you invite her too? I don't know. Everyone's welcome. Let me talk it over with everybody. Cool. Let me know what they say. I will. Maria hung up and called Emily's grandparents' apartment. An older gentleman answered the receiver. Hello? George? Yes? Who is this? It's Maria, Emily's friend. So you're the mysterious ghost girl I've heard so much about. All good things, I hope. So far. Is Robert or Chelsea there? I wanted to ask them something about Emily's birthday. Hang on. George left the room to retrieve his son. Robert took his place moments later. Maria? Hey. It's good to hear from you. You too. How is she? So far it looks like she's back to 100%. That's good. Dad said you wanted to ask me something? Right. I was wondering if you guys were interested in going to a Halloween party this year. I don't see any harm in it. Where's it gonna be? I'm not sure yet. My buddy Eric just got a hold of me. Just let us know the time and place. I'm gonna call Brandon real quick. I'll get back to you when I know for sure. Sounds like a plan. Alright, just 1 second. Maria ended the call and dialed the hospital where her brother worked. Hello? Hey man, can you take a couple days off next week? Thank God someone finally asked. What'd you have in mind? Eric invited us out for Halloween. Emily and the others are gonna tag along. You bringing your computer? Not this time. Emily's the priority. I'll probably take mine in case you guys want to use it. I'm about to get the details from Eric. We'll figure everything out when you get back. Love you. Love you too. See you soon. On the 29th, Maria and Brandon went to pick up the family. Between stops, they kept them up to date on their location. By the time the siblings reached Arkansas, their companions were already waiting on the steps. A young girl with light blonde locks tied in a ponytail stood between the older members. She ran up to Maria and hugged her tightly. Hey Em, how's your arm? It's okay. I still have a couple scars though. Do they hurt? Emily shook her head. We never got the chance to thank you for saving our skins back there, Robert said. I have no intention of letting you guys die while I'm around, Maria replied. Guess we're stuck with you. Fine by me. We should get going if we want to make it there early, George urged. I brought our camera along so I could take a few pictures, his wife Lisa informed them. Lisa and George settled into the family truck. Robert, Chelsea, and Emily piled into the back of Brandon's car. They cut through the main road out of town. Later in the evening, the party stopped at a restaurant for dinner. I forgot to comment there. When she was done eating, Maria stepped outside. She took a dose of sertraline, a drug prescribed for depressive disorders. George followed her to the building's exterior. "How are you holding up?" "As good as can be expected. Judging by your question, Robert already told you everything." "Walk with me." Maria nodded. "Tell me, are you a woman of faith?" "Why do you ask?" "I noticed the cross. Faith and I don't really go hand in hand." "Why is that?" "There are too many contradictions, not to mention oppressive ideologies." "Is that how you see the world?" "It's the best term I can find for it. What would you call a planet flooded with war, crime, disease, and genocide?" "Why do you focus on that stuff so much?" "Because it's reality. To me, what good there is seems exceptionally limited. Ignoring the bad won't make it disappear." "What about your friends and family?" "Don't have many friends. People tend not to like downers too much. As far as family goes, we haven't spoken to our folks in years." "Did you guys have some kind of falling out?" "I never understood their motives for conceiving us. They seemed counterintuitive to me." "I don't mean for this to come off as rude, but it sounds like you view yourself as some sort of pinnacle of morality and rationality." "Maybe there is some level of self-righteousness involved, but I know how to direct that hatred towards myself. If I was truly hell-bent on being some sort of saintly figure, I would have done a lot more by now." "Then what's your aim?" "I guess to keep suffering at a manageable level. If we'd had more time, we might have been able to grow and correct the ills of society, but the more I look around, the more it feels like we're regressing." "You talk like you're already dead." "There is one hypothesis I want to test out. Dying is the only way it can be done." "What hypothesis?" "If I'm right, you'll find out eventually." "You're a strange one, alright. Not gonna mince words here. Come on, we should get back." It took the party the rest of the night to arrive in central Massachusetts. They paid for their motel rooms and unpacked their belongings. Brandon caught up on sleep while everyone else watched TV.